Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Good morning and welcome to Peachtree Morning Show. I hope you are enjoying this lovely morning. We are on Tuesday and we are happy to be with you. Today it's very special because I have two dear guests with me. I want to introduce Sharon, because ladies first. Seiji, don't get upset, okay? Sharon is an amazing Diamond X speaker and yoga teacher. I had the honor to be her colleague for the last 3 years in Sedona College of International Management, and I really learned a lot from her. She's an amazing person and professional, and I'm super happy to have her on Peachtree this morning. Welcome, Sharon.
Thank you for having me, Nora. You're so sweet.
Oh, thank you. And as you see, we have Seiji with us. Now, I guess everyone knows Seiji. He's the management consultant in Sedona College of International Management, and he also works for DCI. He's basically nowadays the one who does a lot of the work. So thank you, Seiji, for having time to come with us today. And as you know, we are now in this week without Geshe Michael because he had a very important event happened in his life last weekend and he got married. Yay, congratulations. And we are so happy for that. So he asked us to go ahead and record without him, but I hope you will like the episode as much as you like this one with Geshe Michael with us. So welcome guys, and we are super happy to take a very cool question today. And I would kindly ask Seiji to help me viewing the question.
Excellent. So this person, her name is Arina. She is from Ukraine. So let's see her question.
Hello, Geshe-la. Hello, teachers. My name is Irina. I'm from Ukraine. I'm a teacher of the English language, and my question is, what kind of seeds should I, as a teacher, plant, and should my students plant, in order to make the process of studying a new language easier, more productive, and more efficient? And another thing, they all have different motivation to study the language because they have their big goals. How can the studying of the language help them to reach their big goals? Thank you very much, teachers. Love you.
Wow, thank you, Arina. This is a very cool question because we all want to know what seeds to plant to learn more and to teach better, right? So what do you think, guys? I'd like to start with Sharon because I know you work like English teacher and yoga teacher, so you teach a lot. So what do you think we can tell Arina?
Well, I think this is a very good question because I think all three of us here have English as our second language. Yeah, so we are all experienced English learners. But then from an English teacher's point of view, the reason that I started teaching English is not because I want to make money, I want to do it as a job. I do it because I just have the feeling that I have so much to share. Yeah, I love the language so much. I love both Chinese and English so much. And I think my own experience in learning can really help some learners who are also trying to learn the language. So I think the best thing that a teacher can do is to be a role model and inspire the students.
Wow, that's great. And I guess you did it very well because you're so good teacher.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon. Seiji, what do you think?
Well, she's asking about a lot of questions, right? So I would say
yes.
It's a lot of different seeds. So one would be, how can they learn easier and in a more productive way, right? The second seed that I see her asking is, how can they use those languages to have a better, like a higher goal, or to help people basically
to achieve their goals,
right? So the first one, I would say it's very easy, it's find someone that wants something similar. And in these days, there's a lot of people trying to learn new languages. Like, you don't need to do exactly the same language. For example, I'm trying to learn Tibetan because I'm in this translation program where we're trying to translate these ancient texts, by the way, which are the source of the DCI principles. But there's, to be honest, there in the world, ask around, and I don't think there's even 1% of the world population. I would doubt it. It's 0.00001 people that want to learn this particular language. So this is where we use the system. You take someone that wants to learn another language. If you cannot find that, then you take someone that wants to learn a new skill. So I would say try to make it as close as possible. So what is language? In my opinion, is something that helps connect people, that helps communication. So you could help someone with their marketing, with translation, etc., and that would plant the seeds for you to be able to learn this new skill. So if you help someone learn about how to communicate better, right? So, or I don't know. If you cannot find someone that has a similar, then just go for any skill. You teach someone or help someone develop that skill, and that we say that at night when we do coffee meditation, we can do the transferring. So that would be my answer for the first one. What do you think?
The first part of the question. Yeah, I can add. I love both what you said, both of you, and I had experience to teach English also, maybe in 2008 until 2012, and at the same time I was learning another language also. And what helped me a lot is having my students as my seed planting partners.
Oh, cool.
Because of course, they wanted to learn English, and they wanted to get some motivation, because in schools in general, the process of teaching and learning gets into duty and homework. So it was kind of, they want good marks, good grades just to survive. So I started to add a little bit more value on the class. So maybe creating certain kind of songs makes the learning easier. So giving them the best of the best. I think it was a great experience, not only for them, but also for me, because it's ultimately planted for me getting to know many languages. Like I learned the language I was trying to perfect that time. So I can first think, I would say, think of your students are the perfect seed planting partners, especially if they are, I don't know if they are kids. My children were kids. I say my children, I mean my students were like between 5th and 9th grade, and I saw them like very willing to hear more and to know more. So they were perfect karmic partners, and you can also make them work together to introduce to them this idea of seed planting among themselves. So you ultimately helping them also to perfect their learning process.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Actually, I think it's very important as a teacher to inspire the students and also to make the learning a fun experience, so they will keep up with it, especially with younger children. Yeah, because school already gives them a lot of pressure to learn such and such. Yeah, but then they don't learn it for the sake of because they want to. Yeah, because they learn it because they have to.
Exactly.
So the teacher can be a role model, not just because teacher is a good language speaker, him or herself, but also the teacher has the ability to make it fun, make the learning like a game for kids, for example.
Exactly.
And they will be more into it. And I think this is where we can use the 4 steps. Like we can pair the students up and then evaluate them on their teamwork, on their group performance instead of on their individual performance. Then they will be more likely to help out one another and plan a system for learning.
Exactly. And while you are speaking now, Sharon, an idea came to my mind. Maybe also, Arina, you can inspire other teachers to do this, to introduce different methodology in the classroom, like learning by playing or by doing, which our schools, I think in Europe, I guess and all over the world, miss this creativity. So good luck in seed planting with your children and with a teacher at the school who you can inspire. So how would
it be more fun?
Exactly. Exactly. So guys, what about the second part of the question? How she can make the student get to their goals even though they might have different goals, different objectives. So how can we help Arena in this area?
Well, I was thinking it's something very similar to what Sharon was saying. And we've all experienced this, right? We've all been to the Sedona College, and I don't think any one of us could have survived if we didn't rely on each other. There's this really cool thing. For those of you who don't know, the Sedona College of International Management is a facility where we do our teacher trainings for people to learn how to teach DCI, which we have all been for all academic sessions, I believe. And anyway, so they're super intense trainings, and we do use the 4 steps with each other amongst being super stressed and tired. But something that does happen a lot, and I'm so happy to be a part of this, is that when the class is finished, people scramble to get quickly to dinner, and they're always helping each other. So I would say, I cannot stress that enough, that it functions in several ways. It functions in the deep way, in the ultimate way, planting the seeds, but it also works in the conventional way. When you talk to other people, you discover things that you wouldn't have on your own. So it's that, and about the motivation is, well, these days it's so easy to get people inspired with languages, because the world is increasingly moving to online. So having a language, especially English, that is so universal, almost anything, like if you decide to teach anything in English, as long as it's something good, like not like to teach people how to hurt each other, but it can very easily become a super good thing to do. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Sharon.
just that, like Seiji was saying, because learning a language, the purpose of learning a language is to communicate with someone. So we can use it as a tool. Whatever goal that the students have, they can always see English as a practical tool that they can use to assist them in reaching their goals. Yeah. So, for example, the way that my students see me is how I use English to accomplish all my goals. Like not just teaching English, I also teach yoga in both Chinese and English. Yeah, so there are many other things I can do. I can do translation, interpretation, which I just finished a 3-day event. Yeah, there are so many ways to use English as a tool to fulfill their goals. So I think that as a teacher, Erin can inspire the students by having them be clear about what their goal is or what their goals are, and then try to make the connection how learning English can help them accomplish those goals. So in a way, it will motivate them to learn better as well.
Yeah, sounds great. And to this, I want to confirm this is a very good tool, what you both say. What I did, I like always to take it to personal example, not because I see myself a personal example, no, but because I want to say like how I applied it, and I just maybe it would be something useful. So at the beginning of every, let's say not every class, but for example, let's say we started a semester or we started the year, I would ask every student to write their goals or what do they want to achieve in the first semester, for example. And we put them in post-it cards on the walls. And then using this kind of learning by doing, you can pair them and let them talk to each other. What is your goal? What do you want to achieve? By this, you are training their mind to plant seeds. And with your skillful means, you can tell them, okay, so what if we, every class, 5 minutes, you share with each other. So you can introduce to their curriculum this 5 minute, because the teacher in any country has this range of 5 to 10 minutes to add something to the class if it's possible. And ultimately what you are doing is you are helping them by planting seeds for themselves, because we love people but we cannot plant for them. So if we find a lovely way to keep them, first of it, make them aware of their goals and to make them connect and try to help each other. So in this way, I guess no matter what their goals are, but they can plant seeds, especially from early age, that would be great.
Now you mentioned something, or For those of the people in the audience that don't know what skillful means are, can you elaborate on that? Uh-oh.
What if you do it?
All
Exactly.
right, real quick.
Yeah.
Skillful means is try to find creative ways to inspire people. A very, very, very easy one is, let's say that you have a cheap friend like me, and you want to teach that friend to be generous. Very easy. You can say, okay, let's go to, you can tell that this person, oh, okay, let's go for dinner. Then you say, hey, you know what? Let's just before, after the check arrives, you say, you know what? I really like our waiter or waitress today, and give them this big tip. And you say, but I need to go to the restroom, so you give it. So that's a very creative way to make this person plant the seeds by thinking that he's helping you, and actually you're helping him. Or you never know, but it's just using your creativity. So that's what we're meant by skillful means.
Yeah, thank you for stopping at this point. You know, sometimes we feel like everyone knows what we want to say and everyone understands, which is not possible, because that's important to explain some phrases. So thank you for doing this. So yeah, we have now 2 minutes almost to give Arina practical tips, practical action plan actually. What do you think, Sharon? What would you give her, like 2 main ideas to start applying tomorrow?
Well, I think in a way that the teacher can be seen as a leader of the students. They are trying to lead the students to a better place, to learn a language and to be able to use it to reach their goals. And in DCI level 8, we have talked about the 4 magnets of how a leader can get the students and to get the students to follow, and then so that the leader can take them properly to a nicer place. So what as a teacher, the leader can do is first to be generous. Like when the students did well, the teacher can be generous about rewarding the students in any way, like giving compliments. And also the teacher can also get them to apply what they have learned. Not just English it's not just a language to study, it's a tool to use. So get them some opportunities to really apply what they have learned, so that they will know what else, not just what's limited to the textbook, to the schoolwork. There's much more, there's a much broader area where they can use. So they will be motivated to learn more and better.
Great, thank you so much. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah. Seiji,
So
something to take away for Arina?
Will be a recap of 2 things, right? One, to, like you were saying, make it fun, and to have them help other people acquire skills. And you know, like since they are all students together, have them help each other learn English. So
yeah,
you can mix both.
Hey, perfect on time.
Like where they help
Perfectly on time.
So much to say.
Yeah, this is there are so much to say, but I guess you guys said it all and you recapped everything. And instead of saying 2 things from my side, because you said all what I wanted, I want to share something with the audience. Like you both applied all these things while we were studying at Sedona College, and we had great results. Sharon, you used to be my studying partner for many terms, and she was incredible, and she helped me personally, also Seiji. So I'm so happy we got to talk about this subject together, because you have great experience in this. So thank you very much for that. And now I think it's time to show the question for tomorrow, right?
So tomorrow we're going to see a question from someone called Tobias from Germany. So let's hear it.
Hi Gisela, this is Tobias from Berlin, Germany. If a real estate property at a beautiful lakefront goes for 650,000, for instance, conventional wisdom says to offer less, like 300,000, 400,000. What about offering 800,000 to plant seeds for wealth and well-being of the property? Thank you.
Cool. Wow. Thank you, Tobias. Your questions always are very smart and challenging for us. So tomorrow we'll send me easier questions. I'm kidding. Just trying to be fun. Okay, so tomorrow we'll have this question, and please keep sending us your questions at seedquestions@diamondcutterinstitute.com in vertical form, 30 seconds, in any language you speak, you would like to share. We are happy to translate and to share it with all our audience. So please send your questions. We are really happy to receive them. And as we say, because now most of us are at home and maybe we are not getting to go out and have some fun, so we decided to bring fun to your houses. So please share with us your favorite music. You can go to Spotify and create a playlist with your favorite songs and share it with us at musicmix@diamondcutterinstitute.com. We will listen to it, and by the end of the week, we will share the best. We'll choose one of the best songs. All your lists are good, but we will choose one and to share it with all of us. So we will have a list to play over the weekend and to have some fun. So yes, so that was for today. Again, I would like to thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Seiji. It was really a great pleasure to have you. And we see you on Thursday, right?
Yeah,
I will see you both on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a good day. Our audience, please have a good day. Enjoy your morning, and we see you soon. Bye.
Great day.
Bye.
Bye, Noor. Bye, Seiji.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.